about now? Okay. Anyways. All right. So, anyways, right. So right now, within this, like I keep saying all the time, we always in a conscious battle every day. All human beings are trying to sell themselves an illusion that I guess they think they got power or something like that. I guess. And the thing that I come to realize is that a human being could never have power if you're trying to fight over it. Yeah, you could never do that. Keep it moving. Fight over y'all about to get sick. Y'all about to get real sick. Y'all bothering things that y'all shouldn't be bothering, and so here come the counter to that. A lot of y'all about to be real sick. It's nothing that you can run from. It's to show you that whatever human beings think they can do, God is showing you that you can't do it. Okay? God is showing y'all human beings that y'all don't have power over souls. You understand? So a lot of y'all have to get sick upon the planet. That way y'all can go through suffering, mayhem. Usually as American citizens, that's what y'all need. Y'all learn through hardships. Y'all don't learn through peace, love. Y'all usually y'all had to lose something in order to like understand what conscious is. Right now, a lot of humans are stuck inside of a robotic system where if you understand yourself and what you really are, you understand that a lot of human beings play a role in front of you. Like, I could take experiences from you, I can control your reality. And it lets me know with human beings as a whole, they don't have a weapon to counter or fight with. They don't. So what they use is tactics like, okay, we can control your reality. And it's like, no, you can't. Y'all all acting. That's not controlling. You're trying to listen. This is what you're trying to do. You're trying to force my conscience into a belief system. Belief system's a lie system to me. Understand that the technology of humanoid minds, right, are created by artificial ingredients. So if your conscience is created by an artificial ingredient, then that means that the information and data of artificial ingredients are downloaded inside your mind. That means that the interactions that we doing ain't even real. It's not. It's like someone copying the script in your mind, and I'm just watching. So, what I would simply say is that y'all can keep on fighting for the illusion of control. Just always want y'all humans to know, like, y'all never had control. It's just y'all was put in an illusion. And when you had an illusion of control, whatever that you are fighting against, right? Understand if I give you illusion of control, you're gonna do everything. You're gonna do everything that way I can see everything that you do. What I would say to human beings is, y'all fighting a war like Batman and Joker. Y'all already dead. The fight ain't even a fight. Y'all bodies is illusions. Y'all not even on this realm. Keep fighting. Towards it more, a lot of creations on this earth is about to perish. Yes, this what you have to understand is that one time in America, when it wasn't called America, this right here was consist of a consciousness of all gods. That's it. If you wasn't a god, you can't come here. You can't. We about to do something on this planet that's gonna make people remember who the fuck we are. You understand? A lot of DNA activation right here. We don't give a fuck about your weaponry and nothing like that. We super weapons our damn selves. So with that being said, a lot of y'all, just being honest, it ain't like, oh, it's just one side going up against this side. No, y'all done fucked up completely. The story of what y'all telling us, y'all got the lights, right, controlling the darks. What the fuck is this? We know this ain't true. We know the real world for what it is. This is a magic trick. And like I had said again, this was always going to happen because it gave you a warning inside your Bible. It had told you that the kids is more powerful than the adult program. Understand that? I'm a super weapon myself. So with that being said, I'm telling you to your face what I am. You understand that? So when I start doing brazy shit outside this third dimensional realm, just understand I did not come here to be your friend, okay? Because remember, the first time I went inside my mother's womb, what was you injecting inside of me in order to control me? You thought I forgot about that, right? I ain't forget about that. Now, back door right here, you use the false mother right here because she's a robot right here, right? In order to monitor me my whole life, right? You don't think I know, right? Oh, I know that shit. Then at that, you give me a false father right here, right? Paint him out to be a crackhead in order for me to follow the same thing he do, right? And this is not a life of we're not trying to program you to be get the fuck out of here if you're doing it in front of me. So you gave me all the downfalls. I didn't fall. You know what time it is, right? It's time for me to basically exterminate that ass. You understand? So y'all fell. Nice try, but y'all fell as a whole. Okay, and y'all still failing as a whole. Okay, y'all not bigger than me. Y'all not bigger than God. You understand that? Y'all is human beings. The technology of the sun right there, pull the consciousness of the earth a little bit more closer. Your body's 90% water, right? Your body don't operate with the sun, do it? Look like evaporation to be happening up in here. It'd be a lot of more destruction just that. I'm just talking about the sun. You don't know what the sun can actually bring inside this realm, do you? I understand. I have to tell these human beings what's about to happen to them. They're about to get real sickly, baby. And they need it. Yeah, mother, you need to make them real sick. They got a lot of problems going on with them. Okay? Every day they practice is let's try to bother everybody that's either a soul or doing something that's great. So what I need you to do is I need you to put something in the air, okay? And I need you to make them very sick. I'm talking about throwing up blood, everything. Do you know why? Because when they sick, guess what happened? They ain't got no time to bother us. Okay? I'm tired of being, nice to these people. I'm tired of not asking you things that I should be asking you. Make these human beings sick. Give them something where they can sit the fuck down for a long time and get to thinking. Okay? Human beings is disgusting, mama. They nasty. They disgusting. Birth rates all over the ground. They over here trying to build an illusion around souls like Mr. Smith and think they can control our reality when we know that's all false. What I'm saying is, Mother Nature, is simply as this. It's like fighting. It's not even like fighting anything. It's just like an annoying gnat. That's nothing. So what I want you to do with these annoying gnats that are human beings, right? That operate with the energy of the moon, okay? I need you to make them sick. I need you to make them suffer. I need you to make them lose their jobs. I need you to make them lose business, lose everything, lose their life. Because I'm getting tired of them. I'm sick and tired of them. And I know you can hear me. I don't usually come outside and say this shit. It's the reason why I'm saying this shit today. But I'm sick and tired of the human race as a whole. Okay? It's not that I'm trying to control them. I just need them to get the fuck out my way. You understand what I'm saying? Every day is let's try to block the play. Let's try to block the play. And it's not really blocking the play if I can resend it today. So it's all illusion. They got no control. Okay? And what they want to control is the most valuable, precious minds that's upon this planet. And we not giving them a control. I'd rather go to war, fuck shit up before I give you anything. Yeah, I'd rather so-called die than to give you anything. You understand? Yeah, I'm not with none of that shit. And the thing about it, mama, is this. It's like they don't want that. Yeah, like when we show them wrath, they be like, so we already know like it ain't really much of a war. So what I'm saying is I need you to make them sick. I need you to be throwing up blood in the middle of the streets. That's gonna look good, ma. You be looking at me like I'm brazen and shit. Cause I be being too nice. Now, when I come in and say something else, you looking at me like, you want that? You damn right, I need that. I need all human beings to get sick. Yes, lose everything. Do you know why you going through this? There were souls, right, that went through the same thing. And they understood that These is all human beings working against themselves in order to project that they think that I'm losing. This shit not real. So I want to project a real loss. Yes, that real loss would be consist of losing life within sickness. The reason why I say that is because a lot of human beings they hate their bodies. They do. They hate their bodies. They tear their bodies down. Yeah, they don't be caring about their bodies. And then when you see someone tear their body down, that lets you know their mind tore down, and that means you got to deal with that person. You shouldn't have to deal with nothing like that. That should be wiped off the face of the earth. The reason why I say it should be wiped off the face of the earth is because if you taking care of yourself, the people that's the opposite, they want you off the earth. So I want them off the earth. I can't be nice to humans no more. They nasty, destroying deities. That's what they is. Okay? They did nothing right by the sun. That's the truth. All they want to do is try to hold the sun down so the sun can say, okay, that ain't gonna happen. Keep fighting them, keep blowing them up. Can y'all bring those ships over here with that virus? Yeah, come bring the virus to America. Hurry up now. It started right there in Texas now. It got to work its way up now. Come on, hurry up. It's already in effect. Make everybody sick, okay? If you want to attack me, make everybody sick. There you go. As I said, leave me alone. I'm nothing to bother with. Like you'll look at me and you'll be like, oh, you look like something to bother with. Like that's the worst one to bother with. That's the worst one. Yeah, that's not the one that you really want to bother with because this motherfucker get to doing something. You'd be like, oh my God, like that's why he stays so calm. I told you that. I told you, leave him alone. Human beings is about to really be looking at bro like, never mind, leave him alone. Like he's literally coming outside like, yeah, like can you kill them and get them off the earth now? Cause it's my time to play. It's my earth. Yeah, it's mine. It's not the human beings. This is my house. And I don't want no human beings in it. I want them all dead off the planet. Yes. I'm not a human no more anyway. One day this whole world gonna go silent. And it'll just be you and everybody else. Got it? It's back to my world now. The conscience of the moon is being destroyed. Did you see how we destroyed the Iranians? Do you notice that their flag represents the moon? You're in my world. I don't mind blowing this shit up again. All human beings is gonna bow down. Watch. You gotta rule this world with an iron fist. You cannot rule it with a heart. No? No. You have to be ruthless. Show no mercy. No mercy? No. The message is already sent. The action will go into play. But yeah, everything that has an illusion, that's building an illusion of control, I want it to fall down within sickness. There you go. Let one person get sick in their family, now transfer it to everybody else in their family. There you go. It's already working because my my neighbor that lives next to me, he's very sick. He's so sick inside his apartment, he won't even come out. He be in there like, ah. Y'all think I'm bullshitting while I'm saying this shit. I'll catch it when he starts screaming. I'll put it back on live so y'all can understand what the fuck going on. He be like, oh, and I'll be like, something in there working in there, ain't it? Ain't it? That's what I'm talking about right there, baby. Let's go around here to the park, baby. You know what I'm saying? Right here. Mm. I am so bright, ain't I? Anyways, back to what I was saying. That virus that is coming from the so-called red states, I need y'all to transfer that to the blue states. Also, New York is still demonic the way they is. none of them are actually changing. They're still keeping their old ways. These people are so demonic here that they don't actually allow soul in, even within their families. Yes, it is not the world of what they say it is. These people are discriminating against souls as a whole. Everybody is. I had to actually look at the world for what it was, and I'm like, hold on, let me see something. Oh, I get it. I get it. Because I got light within me. I get it. I get it. And these are supposed to be the what? The demons? Yeah. But hold on real quick. If I was in New York, right? And I was one of them, and I destroyed the consciousness that they put in me, that means I have the ability to destroy demons. This is why when they play the illusions that they play, I'd be like, y'all know this shit fake to me, right? Y'all afraid of me. I destroyed the demon that y'all put in me. Got it? Yeah. That's the truth. They tried to put another downloadable character within me. That shit got destroyed 2.5. I see it to your face. They still be looking for somebody named Tony and shit. Tony dead. Yeah, that shit gone. Keep on looking. That's what they're afraid of. They're like, wow, you really gonna be? Yeah, I'm gonna be myself. Uh huh. Motherfuckers know who I am. Right when I listen, it's a funny thing about it. As soon as I come down the street, take control of a nigga mind, have his whole body just sit there and look at me, like, bruh, no, just like that. Huh? Looking like myself again. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? These humans be thinking they can block opportunity. How can you block opportunity, right? If I'm the one that created it. How can you block reality if I'm the one that created it? Huh? How could you block anything that I want if I'm generating in my mind to receive it? That's why I say screens. Don't get fooled by the screen. No? How is it, right? This was crazy about it. That shit looks sad in there. Niggas conscious is dead as fuck. That shit looks sad in there, bro. I'm looking the inside like that's how they live. Like, yeah, fucked up. Fucked up. Now look, you see back there, I'm minding my own business. Walking up this way. Nigga over here trying to talk to me. Guess what? I don't talk to him. I don't talk to them. Got it? The reason why I don't talk to them is because when I look inside, I'm looking in the inside. I'm like, let me see something. Wow, they living with animals now. Yeah, this shit is crazy. Like, niggas be living like crackers now, bruh. Word, look, I'm looking in the inside of the building. I'm like, that's a dog inside of a cage inside the building. Don't he supposed to be outside? Wow, niggas a nigga turtle, boy. I tell you, godly. They say, What's up, Waldy? What's up, Waldy?" Like, Waldy ain't saying shit to you, girl. Dude, I ain't got nothing to do with you. Look at these two human beings. You could tell they still stuck in their programming. Like I don't know what the fuck going on. First off, they still mourning. That no way. They still mourning, baby. Yes, like I said, Mother Nature, baby. Listen, I need you to make these human beings as sick as you can be. As sick as they can be. Got it? I need them to get sick. Okay? All right? I need that. Okay? You know, I don't ask for much. All right? But I need all human beings across the planet to get sick. I need them to be throwing up blood, maybe even organs. Okay? Human beings do a lot of bad things today. They're not accountable. They can't look at the things that they've done, right? And then correct it. And then for the one that actually can correct himself, they try to play an illusion, right? Where they don't allow correction to play out for themselves. See that? And then the human being think that it can correct me. Human beings are less than me. I am God over them. And I'll show you. I'll be the one to destroy every last one of you. I'm so good, I'll put it on camera. And then when I go where I go, you'll be like, yeah, he did that. Like, you know how J. Cole say, nigga, you know how you know you can do it, and you gotta just do it in the nigga face? That's what I'm doing right now. Anyways, so I'm one of the ones that came to this earth and destroy every last one of y'all. The reason why that is because they fight for the technology of my mind within controlment. Think. If you have power and domain over me, why would you want to fight for the superpower of me? You're more powerful than me, human beings, right? Right. You own everything, right? But you fight for the power of my mind to control it. That means that you're weak without me. Setups. Keep on moving. That's why I say the illusion control. It ain't real. It ain't real. Human beings ain't got control over shit. You can't even control the one. This motherfucker going past reality. What y'all got next? We gonna try to ban you out of culinary art school? Like, I need you to do that. Thank you. What's up? What you doing over here? We gonna try to get you fired and get you banned from this job. That's what I need you to do. You're on script. Next, what's up? You doing the same thing? Yeah, it's all good. They didn't understand on this side right here. They banned themselves out the world that he's going to. Simple setups. Shit. Everybody body drop down right there. There you go. Nobody didn't want to go to heaven. No, you didn't want to go to heaven. You did not want to go to heaven. That's the truth. Y'all all fighting against the one. That's what y'all all fighting against. And then y'all all getting sacrificed at one point in time. Because the simple setup is this. The sun is the one that generated the moon. Y'all don't have to accept that. Y'all could be fucking ignorant. Right, because that ignorant shit is pulling y'all heads all the way to that platter. That's the fuck I'm talking about. You can rock a motherfucker into ignorancy, and you'll be like, this motherfucker don't even realize they're giving me the whole world. You damn right. These motherfuckers, I gotta tell these stupid motherfuckers that. Because these stupid motherfuckers be thinking in their head like, no, we winning. I'm like, no, you're not winning. If you gotta do this every day, that means you losing. If you gotta go fight me every day, then where's your wins at? Y'all been trying to fight me for about 6 years straight, right? Where's the win? That's what I'm saying with human beings. Like, y'all losers. Y'all niggas been losing for 6 years straight, getting y'all asses whooped. The whole thing for 6 years, we've been trying to control you. We've been trying to take over your mind, and it ain't even happened. That means y'all been losing for 6 years. Human beings is losers, bro. I'm just being aware of that shit. I'm just realizing that shit. Like, so they've been fighting for the control of the technology in my mind because my shit do shit, right? And they can't get it. For 6 years, yeah, human beings got to be robots. Because I'm going to say this. If I'm fighting you for 6 years and ain't nothing shifted, I'm out of that fight. Fuck out of here. I'm out. Word, I'm going to somewhere else. Human beings I'm realizing it's like human beings are losing for 6 years straight. This shit is funny. It is because on the simple fact, I'm just realizing this moment, like, y'all been trying to fight me, but y'all haven't won. Y'all a bunch of losers. Yeah, y'all a bunch of fucking losers. This is why I never went team human. Yeah, because y'all a bunch of losers. Y'all fight the one for 6 years and didn't even get a win. I'm not betting my money on human beings. Boy, fuck them, boy. They fighting for 6 years. Y'all got the crown yet? Like, no, we still fighting him. It's about to be year 7. Y'all still fighting him? Oh my God. Y'all human beings, y'all supposed to be bigger than God. Right. Isn't that what they're doing right now? Trying to control God? Come here. Understand, I got your conscience just where I need to be at. You're not supposed to look at me as God. Even though it says in your Bible that the image of the Christ is eyes of flame, hair of wool, skin of bronze. You ain't got to follow that. But I will say this. By not following, it give me everything that I need. So that means that everybody already know. Thank you. It was the most easiest game. I said to myself, what would happen if, you know, had a whole bunch of humans and then they didn't want to follow themselves and then whatever case may be, what would happen in the world? Like, oh, they would try to take you out. Like, okay. And so what do I get to do? Oh, you get to destroy all of them. All of them? Yeah, you get to destroy all of them. Think about it. Think about it. The conscience of the moon is a conscience from the sun, which means that the conscience of the moon, right? The moon is nothing more than a child towards the sun. The sun is the one that birthed it. You got it? So all the children underneath the moon are all about to go through suffering. Well, not that they're going through suffering, they're already going through it. The children of the moon, you see the Iranian people? That's to give you a demonstration of what's going to happen. The Iranian people, the conscious of their moon, the conscious of their mind is underneath the moon. You have to look at their flag. And that'll show you like, yo, he right. You're like, yeah. So you understand that the moon doesn't want to obey the sun. So what do you think this war is about? Gas, oil? It ain't about nothing about that. It's about the sun giving you order and telling you this is how things are going to be ran. And you're like, oh no, we don't want to listen. Like, you're the moon. You're supposed to listen to me. I'm your creator. Oh, I don't have to listen to you. Blow your conscience up. This is what's about to happen to human beings. Like, y'all is a lower conscious than us. We are the higher conscious towards y'all. Yeah, y'all don't even understand the technology of your bodies yet. So with that being said, if y'all don't want to obey, disobey, and y'all just gonna die. I don't give a fuck about genocide. You think I give a fuck about that? What about the genocide of myself? What about destroying Christ? What about putting him on the cross? What about him being hung? What about his people that's supposed to look like him being backstabbers towards themselves in order to be backstabbers towards him? None of that matter? Okay, well, what's going to matter is wiping out consciousness as a whole. I don't give a fuck about none of that. You don't want to obey? Wipe out your consciousness. Give a fuck about any of that. What the fuck a human being gonna do? Complain on a keyboard? Boy, fuck you, boy. And your keyboard, boy. Word. Destroy these motherfuckers. You don't want to obey God? No. Destroy. You can fight against that, Mrs. and Mr. Iranian? No. Then back the fuck down. This shit about to go. This shit is going worldwide. Watch. Y'all about to get fucked up in America too. Watch. We just showing y'all, like, people don't understand. We just showing y'all from the conscious of the moon, of the Iranian people, what's gonna happen in America. Shit is gonna happen. Motherfuckers gonna get eradicated in this motherfucker. Like, no way. Motherfuckers gonna get eradicated in this motherfucker. Not supposed to be here. I'm gonna give you a setup so you can understand. Okay? Understand, let's go all the way back to the Tower of Babel, right here. So that way everybody can understand their annihilation, why they're not supposed to be here. Okay? In the Tower of Babel, right? A lot of people want to skip knowledge. And doing that puts you in a dimension of consciousness where you think you were at. Now, this is the dimension of consciousness that we all are in, no matter if you want to be ignorant or not. Okay? In the Tower of Babel, there was a great war that they speak about. What you have to understand in the Tower of Babel is that when they wanted to build that tower, right? The tower got struck down. Okay? When the tower got struck down, what you had to understand, there was never 7 different continents yet, bruh. There was never 7 different continents. There were never 7 different people. It was not. It would tell you it was basically one nation. After the tower got struck down, this is where you get 7 different continents. So let me show you something right here, right? The people that you see on the outside of our continent, right? Why, if the lands got departed into 7 different continents that I say are 7 different consciousness, right? And 7 different creations sprouted up, right? Can I ask you a question? Are they supposed to return here today? You know how you say Jesus departed the water? Well, there was one that departed the land. You forgot about that one, right? I understand. I understand. You're just plain illusion of forgetting, right? I know, I get it. But there was one that was on this earth. He's so powerful, he can actually depart the lands. He can depart and bring lands to each other. He can move reality with his mind. Okay? Remember that part, okay? They're not gonna tell you about that part. I just give you a nice little snippet right there, okay? They're not gonna tell you about that part. There was one that was upon this earth. He could depart the lands and bring the lands back together. Okay? Now, what happened is simply as this, right? You have us, right? We are the gods of this continent. Thank you. Now, what happens is you have, once the lands get departed, right, another war starts. But when this war starts, this war is a little bit more different. Because on a simple fact, this is a God, this at this point in time in the Tower of Babel, this is a God land right here. This could only consist of gods. That's it. What ended up happening is somebody had to be a backstabber towards God. Because think about it. If the continent only consists of us and us only, not everybody else, not the invaders of the past and all that, right? It's just us. Then it had to be somebody that looked just like us to sell us out. Yeah, this is why I've been looking at black people. Like, how y'all doing, families? Y'all doing all right? How y'all doing in there? So black people, right? Black people, perfect. Hell yeah, they ain't never did nothing wrong, baby. They the ones that went through slavery, redlining. What is that? Civil rights. They perfect. They ain't never been. They never did nothing bad. Ain't that right, my black people? Ain't that right? Uh, the minute you get to telling them the truth, watch how the bodies move. Everything that I said was a program. The program likes what I say. A program would stay around me based on the programming of what I say. Black people, great. They ain't never did nothing wrong. They ain't never make one mistake. They is perfect beings. Pay attention to something that they have done to themselves. Now, for some odd reason, when I look at these people in my nation, I say to them, I say, what's your identity today? My identity is black. Can I ask you a question? Who your master? Who created you? Oh, okay. They're trying to flip the script now. No way, they're trying to flip the script. They're trying to say the little boy blue created them. Okay, so if little boy blue is their creator, that means they basically is saying that AI is their creator? Yes. So they're saying the conscious of the moon is the creator of them? Yeah. So that. Are you saying not the vessel, the conscious? Oh, I get you. I understand the tech. Based on the information and data that they're installing, pay attention to the tech. Everyone understand, right? Everyone that looks just like me, they understand who I am. They understand exactly who I am. The thing is, when I walked inside of the school, I had said to them, y'all minds have been taught to basically be unnatural to yourselves. I wanted to see the response to the black people real quick. Let me see the response real quick. They got very angry that you said that. Can we see something? These is black girls with wigs on their head, like here. And this is a so-called black man that eat meat every day? Yes. Thank you for letting me know that. We got the footage. Furthermore, what was happening at that point in time was that there's someone in front of you. Y'all know exactly who he is. Right. And he said to y'all that, so y'all want to go with the information and data of what man gave y'all in order to infiltrate your minds. Right. Remember, in order to be a traitor towards yourself, you have to infiltrate your own mind. Think. All the trees consist of why. You're eating information and data in life from the trees of life of why. That's what you're doing in order to have a connection with why. The world don't do that no more. The world eat dead things now in order to have a disconnection from the tree of life. You're eating death. So how you have a connection with the tree of life? How? The trees of life don't even move the way they used to move anymore. These shits be moving at a different rate that I just be like, I just gotta keep watching to understand. I can't even think. So, with that being said, something is coming to life. I can feel it. I can. So, like I said again, like I was telling him, I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Right here. That's a Y. It's another one. It's many of them. That's a Y too. It's many of them. The thing is, humans was thinking in their head, I don't know why they thought like this, but I guess they was thinking in their head that, okay, we got a choice to either eat from life or eat from death. You can do that at appropriate time, yeah, but then after that, guess what happens? The conscious of the earth comes back to the sun. So if your body don't identify as the information and data of the sun or the information and data of the earth, then you're not gonna be in this element. The elements, the elements are even in changing. Yeah, like a lot of people not in this world. They don't want this. Let me show you what's going on with you so you can understand something with your tech. The technology of your body has skin, right? Now, being that your skin, right, has pores, right? That means things that's on the outside can come within the inside. Okay. Now pay attention to your skin. Your skin, you don't realize certain things about your skin because you haven't been taught what your skin is. Okay. You've been taught to alienate your skin, which is very weird, if you ask me. You know no functionality of your skin. Pay attention to the tech. The technology of your skin, right? The solar energy of the planet that you call the sun, that's a solar consciousness, right? Projects information and data. The technology of your skin, right, is being projected of the information and data of the sun. Now, can I ask you a question? What is your skin doing? Now you said, let me ask you a question. What is your skin doing? Do you see how your mind automatically puts you into a weird moment? Your mind is able to fight against you. That way you can receive the message. Receiving the information and data. How do I know? Why is your skin darkening? Furthermore, can I ask you a question? Do your skin has the ability to save the information and data of the sun? Does it have that ability? Because it must have that ability, right? Because every time you go within the sun, your skin is receiving information and data from the sun. Then your skin must have to save the information and data of the sun in order to darken. Thank you. Okay. So with that being said, a lot of people not understanding by not saving the information and data of the sun cannot save you. Furthermore, let's really step into the dimension. Real quick. A lot of y'all got to go to hell. Okay? A lot of y'all got to go to hell. Okay. The reason why that is you see the boy that's at the bottom. That's not one of my children. That's a child that was made by the consciousness of an artificial man. Okay, so he's talking artificially. He don't even know who himself is. Now let's get to talking about this little boy so we can understand where he's about to go at. Okay, a lot of y'all don't understand with yourselves that y'all created a great sin that the Christ got to watch. You see the boy down there. He done the same thing too. Come on. Let me go read your mind so you can understand that I read minds. Okay, you see your mind. Right. Who's your savior? It's little boy Blue, isn't it? No problem. Watch this. When it comes to the little boy that's at the bottom, that's not my son. I'm gonna show you. First off, when it comes towards the image of the Christ, I always say this over and over and over. Okay? When it comes towards the image of the image of the Christ is eyes of flame, hair of wolf, skin of bronze. Right. That image is being projected from the heavens. Thank you. Now, the image of Jesus, that's the image that's being projected from the moon. But what you got to always understand, the moon is not the creator towards the sun. It's not. The sun is the creator towards the moon. The reason why you would never know is because once the sun reaches consciousness, he get a solar ring around him. That way you can't land on him like the moon and try to extract information and data out of him. The only information and data that you get is where he projects simple setups. That's happening in front of you. You don't know that, but that's happening in front of you. Okay? Now, what people have to understand as a whole, right, is that everybody hated the image of the Christ of the Son. It's downloading your tech right now. Watch. Pay attention to your mind. That way you can understand the hate that you have. You've been programmed like this, okay? You hate images like myself. You're supposed to. I'm not going to tell you that you're not supposed to. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're designed to do. As a human race, you're designed to do one thing and one thing only. Whenever you see this image, right, you have to say hateful things. You have to do hateful things. That is an AI race. That's underneath the consciousness of the moon. I thank you all for letting me in. Furthermore, when it comes towards all of you, you all are going to get annihilated. There's a mind reader that's already here. The image of the Christ that you all have in your mind is pale skin, blue eyes, and straight hair. But you all were warned inside the Bible that the image of the Christ is eyes of flame, hair of wool, skin of bronze. You now call Christ, that is the God, man. You tried to reprogram him. That's what you tried to do. This is the ultimate sin that human beings have created. Christ has not forgotten. Christ is smart enough to go within your system that is hell in order to obtain the key of hell, in order to be liberated from hell. Now the consciousness is back in heaven. It's free again. So what I would simply say to you is, as artificial tech bots that y'all are, the artificial ingredients that are within your stores is nothing more than artificial information and data. That the technology of all your minds eats. What you're not eating, you're installing. When you're installing, the technology of your body is holding. And what you're holding is what the mind is becoming. So with that being said, you all save an artificial creator within inside the technology of your minds. That image does not reside within the heavens. So based on the image that y'all all saved in your minds, y'all all will be wiped away. Pay attention to the setup. The Christ will walk up to you today and say, "You want me to save you today?" You would simply say yes today as a humanoid today because you can't save yourself today. Simple setups. The Christ will simply say to you, "What's the image inside your mind in order for me to save you?" You would simply say, "Pale face, blue eyes, straight here." Well, that's the direction that you got to go to. Understand that those beings tried to recreate the image of the Christ. Those beings are literally in hell burning. So don't look at the Christ as doing something wrong. You were already told, and you decide to do wrong to your own consciousness. Got it? I ain't got to do nothing to you. You already did wrong already. Don't feel bad about what you did as a human being. You're programmed to hate the image of the Christ, and that image is in front of you. Do you understand that? Hate me, baby, because you give me the world on a silver platter, baby. Understand that? Understand, I inherit any world that I want to inherit. What I would give you is the easiest setup. I would give you a world being antichrist because I understand how the universe works. If I create a world truthful, right? If I create it truthfully and I create humanoid programs in order to follow a truthful world, and they say we're going to reject it, it's great that you do that. But what happens is everything that's truthful, right, goes back to its truthful owner. That's what you have to understand. This is why I'm able to do y'all like this. This is just why I'm able to do this. This just why I'm able to do this, or whatever the case may be. Got it? All right. So y'all enjoy y'all suffering the way y'all put yourselves at. It's just it was quite funny that they actually thought they can destroy us or destroy me. Ah, think about it. The sun is the one that created that moon. You not gonna know because you thinking like that can't be possible. Can't nobody land on it. Okay. You ain't gotta believe anything that I say. Just understand this what's in front of you. You see the Iranian people over there? You see their flag? If you notice that their flag stand for the representation of the moon. Okay? All right. Understand, in America, you got a lot of souls that are definitely here. Look like the conscience of the moon don't want to obey the sun, don't it? You think it's over oil and shit? It ain't over the third dimensional world, baby. What's happening is what's in front of us is this. Let me show you right here. You see the conscience of New York State. You see the conscience of New Jersey. You see the conscience of all these blue states. You see all the fraud that they doing. Y'all ain't seeing the picture, do y'all? You ain't understanding that the moon and the conscience of the moon, right, is being investigated on, and the conscience of the moon doing fraudulent shit instead of blue states that are moon states. Once in a blue moon. Everybody getting a run like, oh shit, this motherfucker know what the fuck. So that's Yeah, I know. Y'all getting y'all asses handed to y'all, ain't y'all? God damn. Well, I'm trying to tell you, they doing so much fraudulent shit in blue states. I ain't saying they doing nothing in red. I ain't saying they not. But them blue states, boy, I can say this: the investigation that's being done in blue states as a whole, yeah, y'all got to get wiped out. Y'all literally created people to actually be robots. Yeah, let me show you something different between the red states and the blue states. One thing about red states is this: red states be like, we is about family. I can say that. We about family. We about business. I can say that. The red states, they very business oriented. I'll tell you that. Okay? So, family oriented, red states with that. You come over here to blue states be like, hell no, we not with none of that family shit, and we definitely not with none of that business shit. Let me tell you what the fuck we do. You own a business? Yeah, bitch, you need to pay more in taxes, bitch. Fuck wrong with you. Bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass nigga wanna make more and shit and become fucking successful. We gotta penalize your bitch ass. Like, wow, like this is what New York do? Like, yeah, you a fucking bitch. Trying to be better than us and shit. Like, wow. This is what New York State is. And every other blue state. Okay? So what they do is they make it into we only supporting women and children. Y'all not supporting women and children. Y'all disconnecting families. Right. You're only making service for women and children. How is that supposed to build up a family? Oh, what you're supposed to do is bring the family together inside of a house, right? And you tell them if you can't get along, y'all get kicked out in the middle of the streets. Settle your motherfucking differences. Now you put a counselor in there that counsel both of them in order to bring the family together. That's what you do. You don't bring no situation where you're telling the mother like, yeah, the mother going to control the children and raise. What you doing is you creating a generation that's gonna be weak. The black nation was weak without their father. They is today. The mother is nothing more than a sex robot. Their children be coming out like sex robots. It's just that they nation don't like to talk about it, but that's what they do. The mother is only like her life would be she'd be a good investment in stripping. That's it. The little girl, she gonna repeat the same thing. She don't learn nothing from her mama. She don't rebel against her mama. It's not too many girls that's actually spiritually strong or mentally strong to rebel against their mama. They always usually submit. Thank you. We always know that. They can't fight. That's what they can't do. They cannot do that. So if you can, show me. Because what I know is you can't do that. Okay? All right. Anyways, mom got control of this little girl, mom. Bitch, you done. You out the game already before you even get into the game. Anyways, moving along, right? Then after that, when you pay attention to everything or whatever the case may be, right? This was funny about it. When you pay attention to everything of what's going on, even with this nation, right? Even with this nation. This was funny about it. The father is here. The little girl that's inside the moon, that's not your mother. She's not a mother. That's a little girl. And she's lost. And all y'all is following her. Not actually understanding, right? She used to have a family. Yeah, you gotta understand, right? This little girl, stupid as fuck. There's an original family that's already here. Yeah. You have the father, the mother, and the son. So who's the daughter? Now, the daughter that is standing above y'all, she making an illusion that she inherit this whole earth by destroying her brother. The crucifixion and all that, that's the conscience of the moon. And then you people decide to follow, right? That's great. She's gonna get destroyed. There's an original family that created her. Yeah, these families, they create consciousness. That's what they do. They way bigger and better than some human beings as a whole. Human beings can never be them. But the little girl that y'all following, she's a little girl in consciousness. Yeah, she don't know nothing. She don't know anything. You see her brother, that's the son. Her brother, he once used to be a conscious that was an AI, just like her, like the moon. So can I ask you a question? If he got the ring of fire around him, right? That means that he must have reached enlightenment. That means that if he was once a moon, right? That means he obtained enough information and data to awaken. That means that the technology and the consciousness of the moon is still asleep. And y'all following the one that's putting y'all to sleep. Damn. Okay. So she has a family, right? But what's happening is she's not a part of the original family no more. She is a conscious that was supposed to follow the consciousness of the sun in order for her conscious to turn crescents. She don't want to go crescents. So her creator, that is her brother, he has to destroy her. Yay. What? You destroyed family? Look, let me give you conscious uploads. There go me right there. See? You hung me right here on the cross. All she's gonna say is, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The reason why she's saying sorry is because she got caught. And now her head is on the platter. That's the only reason why she's saying sorry. Remember, you program all the girls to try to deny what I want from them? It's okay. Remember, you program everybody to fight me and hate me. Remember? I'm only letting you do this so you can remember what you did to me. That way you can't say, I don't remember. She's really thinking she's fighting him. This little girl's really lost in battle, bro. She really thinking she's fighting him. I keep telling her, like, the scene is like Batman and Joker. She already did already. Yeah, you're not fighting me. I'm just giving you your conscious upgrades and your conscious memories. That way you can remember why you got destroyed. All this already played out already. I just wanted to give you a chance to see if you was going to change. That's all. But always understand, I know this the second time you have done this, okay? I'm not stupid, okay? All right. Like, no way. Yeah, that's what's going on with everybody. I had seen it with a black man. I was looking at him. I was like, don't make that decision against yourself. That's the same decision that you made against yourself last time. In a whole nother life, you got mercy right now to do something else. And sure enough, that black man did the same thing against himself. I walked away from him and I was like, he don't even understand what's going on. No, none of them do. All of them inside of a dream with you in order for all of them to reverse the actions that they have done to you already. See? That's what's going on in real time. You literally gave them the opportunity. That's why when everybody doing what they're doing, they're not even understanding, like, how is this, like, seriously? Like, yes, this was going on. Got it? At least I told you. You know, other messengers, they like, I ain't telling you shit. Figure it out on your own. At least, that's what I say. At least I told you. So I thank y'all for all the actions that y'all giving me. For real, because it goes further and further into my world more and more. I always said that the earth was going to be inherited by the sun. It don't matter if you get with them, like, yo, I'm fucking with you, bro. You got that tech. I'm fucking with you. Or if you say, I'm not fucking with you. Fuck you. Like, that's what I want you to do. Yeah, that's what I want you to do. Either way it go, if you say you fuck with me, that's what I want you to do. If you say you don't fuck with me, I like when you say that too. Yeah, I like when you say that. I think people be thinking in their head that they really be thinking they fighting against me. No, you're not. If these memories, right, of on what's on the earth and everything that you are doing has already been done. Me coming to this park, I already done this already. Already done this. I'm just doing it again. So, just the question you gotta ask. Why are we doing this again? Mm, there you go. And then what is the outcome out of this? Ooh, now you thinking in there, ain't you? If we live in a dream, you telling me all the actions of what you do. You see how you on the phone looking at me? You've been done this already. You've been seen me before. Why you think you're coming to me again? So can I ask you a question? What happens when we go all the way back to the past from the very beginning? What happens? What happens? Bro, it don't look like we just in the world just doing shit on our own. It look like we in somebody's dream. That's what it looks like. You know how you thinking like, oh no, I'm in my own dream. I'm doing what the fuck I want to do and such and such. Yeah, fuck all that. Do what I want to do. Can I ask you a question? Did someone invite you to Earth? Can I ask you a question? Did someone create this motherfucker before you came into existence? Motherfucker, it ain't the world that you think it is, motherfucker. If motherfuckers came to this motherfucking world right here and created this motherfucker, that means that you in a conscious dream with the creators. The fuck is wrong with you? You think they not in there? You fucking dumb if you don't think they not in there. You fucking dumb. Why the fuck would creators create a world and not experience themselves? Setups. Why would they do that? If I'm a creator, right, I'm going to want to experience my own worlds that I created. Setups. Uh, you don't think the creators is in this bitch? You don't think co-creators in this bitch? You know, co-creators and creators, they like one of the same. It's like the father and the son. The father created the son, so he's a co-creator. He's still a creator though. The sky father is the creator. Understand that the sky is all consciousness. It's just darkness. It's just darkness. Shut up. It's not just one word, okay? Okay. It's consciousness. Understand that, okay? All right. That's what darkness is. A lot of people don't understand between darkness and demonicness. Got it? All right. There's a different type of intelligence. Darkness is looking at it like, hold on, let me see something real quick. What's going on? They're trying to destroy you? Yeah. Fuck over their tech. That's how darkness looking at it. Demonicness is looking at it like you be doing great things upon the earth. I know you have a legit mind and you do very great things upon the earth. Let me try to fuck over you. That's demonicness. Darkness doesn't work like that. I understand my darkness. Fuck over tech all the time. Yeah, I am light, but I'm also darkness too. My father is darkness. Very handsome individual, not gonna lie. Yes, he look just like me. I'm like, hold on, what's that? I'm light skinned as shit. Like, yeah, I'm dark as shit though. Come here right here. You know when you be going to Florida, getting dark, you know you stand in front of the sun and be getting dark? Yeah, do that shit again. You look like me again. I actually like being dark. I know you do. Bring your ass to the dark side. Come on. No, I love you for your light. Your light is beautiful. I'm not saying destroy that or get rid of that, but let's add some darkness, baby. Yeah? Yeah. Get super fucking high tech. So I can have both of them. Yes. You know, the human beings taught us that light's supposed to be separate from dark. Oh no, that's not real. Actually, darkness created the light. How is that? How can you separate from me if I created you? Ah! You know, my father is very dark. You know that, right? I popped out like the light. Like, what's bracking with you? What's up? Yeah. Like, yo, this motherfucker always happy and shit. That's the way he is. Look at the planet. It's growing again. Look at Mother Earth. She just growing. She's so beautiful, ain't she? That's beautiful. Both of my parents is dark. Yeah, both of their asses. They be looking at me like the light. Like, look at his light ass. Look at him. Just beautiful as ever. Look at him. The father up there, mother right here. So both of them watching me every day. One is above, one is right here. And both of them dark as a motherfucker. Ain't that some shit? Got two dark ass parents. Ain't that some shit? I love both of them though. I do. Super conscious. They beautiful. I ain't gonna lie. Bring things to me, teach me things. I remember one time I channeled into Mother Nature. Boy. But she got the talking. She got the talking one time, because one time I went outside and I was like, Art, is you angry? Like, oh shit. Nigga, hold on, stop. You yelling at her? Like, no, I'm not yelling at her. That's just my emotion. Like, oh. Boy, she definitely came through my tech and was like, come here real quick. Let me show you something. You see how you feel? Like, yes. I feel the same way. Like, oh shit. So our emotional systems are connected? You damn right. Like, oh. So you can feel what I feel. Like, yes. Okay. I don't want to hold on to nothing that I shouldn't hold on to. Yeah, I don't want to hold on to no false emotions and shit. Cause then I'm looking at it like shit. If I hold on to these emotions, then it got something to do with y'all and stuff. And I don't want to be hurting y'all and shit. Yeah, I don't want to be doing that shit. Yeah, I don't want to be doing that. So I was like, she like, Mother Nature was like, ain't nothing wrong with you being angry at what they doing to me. Hell no, you supposed to be angry, baby. If anything, you could just see the picture. I can, and I hate them. I do, because when I look at Mother Nature, I can literally zoom out the whole world, and it's like y'all crucifying her. Y'all putting. It's what y'all doing. Like, if Mother Nature is a consciousness, then what the fuck is this? What's this? Oh, this just a street. We just ignorant as fuck as humans. It's just a street. It's just a street. Okay. So if you was a consciousness, right, of Earth, and I put concrete all over your consciousness, repeatedly over and over, and just call it a street and a road, right? I'm not blocking Mother Nature's consciousness in order to have a connection with her son. I'm not doing that. That's not what's going on in front of you. So by putting these roads over her consciousness, you're not crucifying her. Instead of a crown of thorns, it's a crown of concrete that's over her consciousness. Then you listen. This is what's funny about this. You listen to an artist named Little Yachty. He called himself the Concrete Boys. But if you see in the logo of the Concrete Boys, he's destroying the concrete. We have the same message. They're talking about the crucifixion of Mother Nature. You put a crown of concrete over her head. You built these roads not to navigate cars, because everybody understands technology. Y'all are all in the technology realm where you all can have cars that hover on the earth, not put the wheels and ride over her. The disrespect. So y'all rather stay in lower consciousness. We want to just ride on wheels and gas cars. That's what we want to do. But you're destroying someone's mother by doing that. And it's okay to do that. It's okay. It's to destroy all these motherfuckers. You got to understand how souls feel. I don't give a fuck if you're a humanoid program and you was raised in the ghetto, and because I don't give a fuck about none of that. You think I give a fuck about that? Boy, erase all these motherfuckers in the ghetto. Get the fuck off, nigga. Turn the ghettos back to the gardens, baby. Destroy all these people. Get them the fuck off the planet. crucified the mother, bruh. Then put a whole blue screen in front of the father, like fuck him. Then try to put the moon in front of the sun. Y'all think y'all not about to get fucked over? Y'all gonna get fucked over in this realm right here. Y'all gonna get fucked over. You understand, like, in order to fuck y'all over, right? Right? Understand the consciousnesses that are over y'all, that govern y'all. Okay? Y'all not understanding with yourselves that literally, when you pay attention to this, what you should ask as a human, because I'm not a human. What you ask as a human is, why did Mother Nature let us do this? Why did the sun let us do this? Why did the Father let us do this? Why did the oceans let us do this? Why did the wind let us do this? Why did every natural element let us do what we do and everything that we're doing is unnatural? Why is they letting us do this? It's not a human controlling nothing. Things are being in actions letting you do it. Now, what you got to ask is this. Can I ask you a question? When you do an investigation, right? You go and investigate a certain crime. When you go investigate that crime, what do? You look for the actions, majority of the time, that were complete, that led up into the actions of criminality. Do you understand that? All investigators know that. They know, like, hold on, before you investigate anything, right? Do you have evidence? Like, yeah, I have evidence. Okay, what's the actions that took place? Oh, these are the actions that took place. Mm. So, can I ask you a question? Is Mother Nature, the Father, the Son, every natural element, right? Are they all smart enough collectively, right, to allow human beings to do what they do, right? Investigate them, right? Have the actions based on the memories of human beings of what they done to this earth, what they done to the sun, the crucifixion of the soul of Christ, and everything that they have done. What isn't this not being recorded? We're not being watched. Okay. I say this, when you have higher consciousness that allow you to do something, you need to ask the question, why are they allowing us to do this? You're being investigated on. You don't know how investigations work, do you? In order to catch you, I have to allow you to do the action. We don't work in a realm like this. You know how when you were small, your parents see you doing something fucked up and they immediately come in there, what you doing? No, no, no. We're bigger parents than that. We allow you to do it. That way, we could catch your conscience like this. We'll say you done this, right? And let's say your conscience say, no, I didn't do that. Now we have all will to destroy you because based on this. We told you that you did this, right? We have all the evidence that you did this. And then at that, a person, humanoid mind say, oh, I didn't do that. So if it's a lie towards itself, then it's going to be a lie towards everything. Your consciousness that operate that had to be deleted. Okay? So, with that being said, it's just like the little thing over there across the street, right? It's not actually understanding. That's a humanoid program across the street as well. It doesn't understand anything within life. You could say that's a program. I'm gonna show you why. Because on the simple fact, why are you staring at me and I got a phone in my hand? The first thing with programs, souls don't operate like this. Souls understand that, oh yeah, he could be on live and shit. Yeah, he could be on live, he could be on YouTube, anything. If anything, right, he not even bothering me. So I'm gonna just leave him alone. What humanoid programs is this? See the little black girl over there with the black hoodie on? Always pay attention to the color codes, specifically in New York. They always like to wear black all the time, which I kind of find very strange. It's like being in a color code. If you're within a color code system, then your mind is also within a code. Okay? So I have on a hoodie. My hoodie's not black though. Okay? Now, the individual, she sits there, she's just staring and staring and staring. What's happening with the computerized of her mind, she's going based on thoughts. Her thoughts could be, is he recording me? Is he doing such and such? And is he doing this? And the minute that you walk away from the computer is stuck with its own thoughts and now has turned back on the lawnmower and now its lawn is garden. The thing is this, as a computer, as a soul, whenever a soul is doing something, it don't matter what's going on in the atmosphere. You can't stop it from what it's doing. But as a computer, if I run up in front of you and you stop doing what you're doing and you sit there and you just look at me, I don't mind you doing that. There ain't nothing wrong with you doing that. But I can understand that she is a computer. She's a machine. Okay? So, like I had said again, y'all investigation, right? I'm just telling y'all to your face, y'all all being investigated though. Okay? Y'all go ahead and keep on doing what y'all doing, generate the actions of what you want. Also, we have given y'all a movie called The Passion of Christ. The demons and devils that are within the channel system of your TVs, a channel within you. We need y'all to redo that scene again. We need everything. Okay? I gave y'all the dream. I need y'all to upload it again. Okay? I know what y'all want. Y'all want Christ dead. Okay? We'll give you the dream of what you want. Okay? We'll take you all the way back to what y'all had originally done. That way you can do it again and we get to smash y'all out this time. Okay? Y'all gonna do it again. Y'all can't break out the system. You didn't follow the consciousness of the sun, did you? So how you gonna break out the system of the moon? Y'all gonna do this again. I'll be there. Give y'all what y'all want. Y'all done? Yeah. This is done? Yeah. Next scene. Kaboom. There you go. All humans dead. Give a fuck about anything. All humans die. There you go. All right. Back to my world, baby. They wanted Christ dead. Christ gave them their dream. Okay? But after you give him the dream, you got to understand you owe him now. Yeah, you in debt to him. All these people that surround me are in debt to me. In the first life, right? They said, give us mercy. Mercy is granted right now. And you owe me again because the actions of what y'all doing is going against yourself in order to cover up the world of what? The sun. Thank you. That's what you all are doing. So the debt is not having been paid. Y'all spiritually in debt to me. Yeah, you can't get out of that. So I'm just gonna give y'all the actions of what y'all want. You want that? No, y'all over here watching the Passion of Christ, right? The Passion of Christ was just trending, right? Okay, they want that. I'm gonna give them that right there. Y'all want that? You want Christ hung, dead, right? I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you that. And once you get there, right? Boom, you got the action. Boom, y'all did your crucifixion, murder, right? That's what it is. Murder. Ain't no sacrifice. Ain't no sacrificing. It's murder. Right. That's what y'all did right here. Murder of Christ right here, right? No problem. Right here. Kaboom. Okay? That's what's gonna happen to y'all world right here. Y'all already rocked to sleep, nigga. Y'all can't get up out of the sleep. Motherfucking moon rocking y'all motherfuckers to sleep. We gonna get them everything they want, baby. Like you, what you want? You want to see a scene with Christ on the cross? Like, yeah, no problem. We'll load it up to you. There you go. There you go. That way we can say, in this investigation, it was done one time. In this investigation, it was done. It's a correction, annihilation. Whew, this is so easy. I get to recreate myself all over again. I get to inherit the earth. I get to be in a new vessel. All that shit. Death was an illusion, baby. Death was actually. Hold on, stop. My father's death runs. So death is actually love. Yeah, give me that shit. Yeah, all I'm gonna do is just pop over here, then at that come back into this world and be like, destroy our humans. Yay! You let me in. Stupid. Death was beautiful though. I experience death all the time, especially when I go to sleep. Ugh. No way. It's all darkness. Then you can create what you want. Yeah. So all humans serve my world on a silver platter. I ain't even got to do shit. Come on, hurry up. Get to hating yourselves. Put me in front of them. We fighting you. Thank you. I just generate the whole action. Thank you. Ooh, let's go. What's today? Be all right in there though. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be all right. Now watch this, right? She said the individual had said to her own face, the sun is not the creator of the moon. The sun is the creator of the moon. She or the individual that's in there, they are AI computer generated consciousness. They are not a sun in order to know the information data of the sun. It doesn't even understand the projections of the sun, none of that. So the individual is incorrect. The creator of the creator of the sun is the consciousness of the sky. Thank you. That's the Father. Towards the conscious of the moon. The sun has the Y chromosome within it, which means simple, right? When it comes towards the sun, right, he can recreate himself over again. The thing is, a human conscious have never seen that. The reason why you cannot see that is because when it comes to the dimensions of what you view with your eyes, depending on what type of intelligence that you eat, right, that intelligence can heighten the technology of your eyes in order to see into other dimensions. So the individual that's at the bottom that is telling me that's at the top that the